Saucy Santana's ex just exposed exactly how he got HIV, and he's claiming it all leads back to Diddy. The internet has been flooded with rumors about Diddy's connection to Santana for a while now, but this is the first time that somebody from inside Santana's circle is actually confirming what people have been speculating for months now. According to Santana's ex, not only did Santana contract HIV after allegedly messing with Diddy, but he says there's hard proof of it. He pulled up with leaked medical records that show Santana's diagnosis along with receipts connecting him directly to Diddy during that same timeline. And this is why people are saying that Diddy's investigation is getting more dangerous by the day. Because every time you think it couldn't get worse, another layer comes out tying him to even more people in the industry. And now allegedly to Santana's health status. But we're about to break down this timeline, let you decide the truth and these leaked documents. So let's get into it. Let's see what this messy situation is all about because it's got social media in shambles. The drama started when Chef D went live on TikTok with influencer Rosa. And let's just say they had a lot to say about Saucy Santana. Material Girl. Now, for those of you who don't know, Chef D and Santana were rumored to have a little situation back in the day. But things fell apart after Chef D ended up serving time, and that was the end of that. But during his TikTok live, things took a turn when the conversation shifted to Saucy Santana. That's when Chef D put Rosa on the spot and asked him why he's no longer cool with Saucy Santana. And Rosa did not hold back. "It's just a Libra/Gemini Sherry," she said. "I'm the type of ride for who rides for me. I will be your biggest chili. I love who loves me. I ride for who rides me. When you with me, I don't give weird energy. So, I'm into a season where I'm keeping the same energy with everyone." Rosa has plenty to get off his chest. Now, we all know that Santana isn't the type to stay quiet when folks start talking about him. So, of course, he popped into the live and told them to say whatever they had to say directly to him. Santana did not waste time clapping back at all. The Material Girl called Chef D out saying he is a liar and only looking for attention. And he's a clown too. Why is he saying all these things, making a live about me? Called his sister today. When D first got out, who was the first person he called? When nobody was supposed to know he was out yet. And when he called my phone, I said, "D, hold on." I didn't even say his name. I said, "Hold on," because I'm on live. I need to mute. He wanted everybody to know that he was out and he wanted it to go through me. When I sat on the phone with him and his manager, the thing was for him to get out. He was supposed to be cooking. He's a chef. He's supposed to get on TikTok and cook. He's supposed to be cooking because he's a. You are supposed to get out and cook. But just when it looked like it couldn't get messy, Chef D snapped right back and started exposing Santana with some wild personal accusations claiming he had receipts to prove his point, and he even showed Rosa some photos on his phone, though he didn't show us the pictures. Now, everybody in this situation is coming with messy energy and the internet has been eating it up. But the way this back and forth is going, it's only getting worse from here. And just when it seemed like this whole situation couldn't get even more chaotic, Chef D went back on live and took things to an entirely different level. This time he dropped some serious allegations about Saucy. Chef D claimed that Santana allegedly has HIV. And according to him, this was the real reason he stopped messing with Santana. But what really set the internet on fire was when D claimed that Santana allegedly caught the virus from none other than Diddy. He doubled down on the rumors too. And these rumors have been circulating for a while now that Santana and Diddy allegedly had been involved. D claims that the rumors are true and that Santana and Diddy allegedly had something going on behind the scenes. And to back up his story, Chef D claimed that he's not just talking because he said he allegedly has copies of Santana's medical records to prove it. He even challenged Santana directly, saying Santana should go ahead and dare him to release the records if he's lying. And what's making people talk even more is that ever since Chef D made those threats, Santana has been super quiet. He hasn't come out to deny you anything or tried to clap back. And for a lot of people watching, that silence is looking really suspicious. And the timing of these allegations definitely raised some eyebrows because this isn't the first time that Diddy's name has come up in rumors like this. And if you've been keeping up, then you already know that people have been speculating about Diddy's health for. It all started when Diddy made his first court appearance after those lawsuits dropped. Y'all remember how the internet lit up when people said he looked like he was noticeably thinner than usual? And the drastic weight loss had folks convinced that something deeper was going on. And that's when the rumors started flying. People online began speculating that this wasn't just the stress of his legal drama catching up to him. Some thought it could be health-related. And from there, it didn't look like it took long for whispers turning into full-blown speculation, with some people alleging that Diddy might be dealing with something way more serious like HIV. And now with Chef D's recent claims about Santana allegedly catching the virus from Diddy, those old rumors are resurfacing, gaining a lot more attention. Not Diddy catching him strays unprovoked. But what really has fans gagged is the fact that D just confirmed the rumors of Santana being Diddy's boy toy. Even though he didn't come right out and say it, him saying that Santana allegedly caught HIV from Diddy pretty much makes that very clear. And I know you all have heard those rumors about Diddy and Santana getting down and heavy. And as it turns out, not only were they doing a nasty thing allegedly, but Diddy allegedly pimped Santana out to his other rich friends. And let's not forget Jane Doe's testimony during the trial, because that's not the first time that Santana's name has been caught up. It's a mess. According to Jane Doe, Santana was allegedly getting paid to entertain rappers at those private parties. And I think y'all can connect the dots on what that really means. She claimed that the first time she ran into Santana was one of Diddy's infamous freak-offs, saying he was allegedly working on those parties. But it didn't end there, because Jane Doe claimed that she met him again at another freak-off, this time hosted by a different high-profile rapper. And if that wasn't messy enough, Santana allegedly took it a step further. According to Jane Doe, Santana wasn't just loyal to Diddy because of their rumored relationship. He allegedly snitched on her directly to Diddy as a way to prove that he was on Diddy's side. When you line that up with everything that's coming out now, it is clear the loyalty ran deeper than most folks realized. And possibly so did the consequences. But as wild as this was, Jane Doe's testimony was not the first time that we clocked the tea about Santana and Diddy, because DJ Academics did us that favor on his podcast. To the moment that DJ Academics caught wind of that rumor about Diddy and Saucy Santana, you already know he couldn't resist stirring the pot. He wasted no time pushing the story, claiming their relationship wasn't just friendly. It was allegedly way more than that. That the bold way Academics said it, the whole internet was shocked. But didn't stop there, because on an episode of his podcast, Academics had Wack 100 and a few others on his guest. And that's when the conversation took a left turn. Academics brought up Diddy's name, but not for the usual reasons. It was asked if Wack believed the rumors that Diddy had a connection to Tupac's. And then Wack didn't answer the Tupac question directly, but he basically confirmed he knows way more about Diddy's wild parties and behind-the-scenes mess than he's letting on. He hinted that the rumors people have been whispering about some of those parties were more than just rumors. Now, for a little context, when Wack 100 brought up those parties, he wasn't just pulling that out of nowhere. He was talking about the viral Drink Champs clip where Diddy basically tried to pressure Fabulous into having a different kind of party with him. And when I say different, I think y'all can read between them lines and guess what kind of party he meant. But in the clip, Diddy was right there with Fabulous and Jay the guest, making everybody uncomfortable talking about how they never partied together. But the way he said it didn't sound like he meant the club or pop bottles. But it didn't stop there, because Wack 100 took it even further. He claimed that Diddy, Saucy, Santana, and Young Miami weren't just hanging out at regular parties, because they were allegedly having parties. And y'all know what that means. But here's where it gets even more interesting, because once the rumors about Diddy and Santana started heating up, Santana tried to shut everything down. He denied having anything going on with Diddy, claimed the internet was just making up stories, and insisted that people were reaching Santana. They were saying he was with him. So, Santana's alleged relationship with Diddy was already something of an open secret. But what we did not expect was this HIV part. But he didn't come to play with Santana, and he's already getting as messy as possible if Santana doesn't back off. And this is where I want to know from you. Do you believe that Chef D is actually telling the truth about Santana? And if the rumors about Diddy being involved are real, what does that say about everything else that's happening behind the scenes with his crew? Who else could have the timing, the leak records, the connections to those freak-offs? It's all looking way too calculated to be just a coincidence. Drop your thoughts and comments below and don't go nowhere, because the receipts in this next video are about to take this whole thing to another level.